Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your night is going great. It's a double upload today. I tried to do one yesterday. I absolutely failed because I fell asleep because I was exhausted. But you know what, boys? I am not going to let that happen again. Tonight is a double upload and we got some juice lined up. First, we are covering this Houston Outlaws and Dallas Fuel feud that is going on Twitter. Some meme wars. They're talking mad trash and honestly, it's freaking hilarious. The Houston Outlaws, their first tweet was some fire. But Dallas Fuel did respond. And this got me thinking, guys, who was actually a better team in Season 1 overall, Houston Outlaws or the Dallas Fuel? I know by record Houston Outlaws did win, but arguably in Stage 4 the Dallas Fuel were better than Houston Outlaws had been the entire season. So in my opinion, I definitely think it's a close discussion. And right now, guys, I am live on Twitch talking about Houston versus Dallas, and we are going to be making a video together on Twitch live for the channel tomorrow morning. It is going to be Houston versus Dallas, which team was better in Season 1. We're going to cover every single stage, the good moments, the bad moments, and at the end of the video, we will decide together who was better. So if you want to do this, go to my stream. Link is down below. We are live right now. The battle for Texas is only bound to get more intense going into Season 2. Moving on to the next topic, we got Paris. Finally, guys, we have some action going on for the Paris team. Trials have started super late, might I add. It's been a while, but better late than never, right, guys? We're going to be taking a look at who they are trialing, some of the players they might be signing, and I think you guys might be happy. Seems like they're going to be full EU from what I know. And then, guys, in the last part of this video, we're taking a look at Harbleu, who was one of the very first Overwatch pros. Some of you guys might not even now know him as an ex-pro, just a streamer. I know prior to Season 1, there was a lot of people who wanted to see him get signed to an Overwatch League team, and when he didn't, he was definitely a hot name coming up for my series that I was doing, Is Blank Good Enough for the Overwatch League? Well, Harbleu hasn't really been a competitive player all year, so it seems like a lot of people might have forgot about him, but he did play in Jane's team tournament today for Rising Stars in the Tier 2/Tier 3 scene, and well, Harbleu popped off. He used 4 gravitons in the span of 2 minutes. Yeah, it's insane. We're going to take a look at it by the end of the video. So if you guys are excited for this video, be sure to click the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more daily Overwatch League content. If you want to stay updated on everything, you have to subscribe with post notifications on. And now, without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, so let's look at the Houston Outlaws Twitter and see what exactly started this drama between Houston and Dallas Fuel. Oh god, it's hilarious. Roll the clip. Oh man, Jesus, copyright, Comedy Central. I can't even play the clip on my YouTube channel, guys, because it's getting copyrighted. Oh, so annoying. So I guess it's going to get demonetized. I can't play it for you guys, but here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to link the Twitter clip down below, and I promise you I will not forget. So I want everybody to go down below, click the Twitter link, and you can see the first tweet that was sent out by the Houston Outlaws where they completely memed on the Dallas Fuel. And of course, Dallas Fuel were not happy about this. And they fired back with this response. Oh my god, this one's copyrighted too. Guys, okay, listen. PSA, public service announcement to all the Overwatch League teams. If you're going to trash talk and meme on each other on Twitter, please use footage that is not going to get blocked and demonetized on my channel, because we all need the juice. Not everybody wants to go on Twitter and look at all your guys' Twitters to find the trash talk. There's a lot of people on my YouTube channel who will want to see this, and they won't. Well, they will because I'm going to link it down below, but they wouldn't because I wouldn't be able to cover it because it's copyrighted. Okay, listen, I'm done freaking out. This is what you guys need to do. All links will be down below, starting off with the Houston Outlaws, who sent the first shot at the Dallas Fuel. Absolutely hilarious. Then the second one in response from the Dallas Fuel will be under that. So if you want to watch them both, go down to the description, guys. They will be there. And real quick, I'm sorry. I do want to apologize for this inconvenience, guys, but it is getting blocked and demonetized by YouTube. So there's a real chance that some of you guys wouldn't be able to see it. And even if it wasn't being blocked, I still want to put it in here because, you know, I have to monetize my videos. I need that moolah to do this full time, boys. I know you understand. Thank you so much to everybody watching. Go enjoy those clips. And now, let's go ahead and move on and talk about Paris. So seriously, for like the past month, everybody, one of the most popular questions down in the comments and on my stream has been, Michael, you're the league king right now. What is going on with Paris? Please tell us. Well, honestly, guys, Paris, they were one of the most, if not the most quiet team besides Shangdu and Vancouver in regards to trying people out, signing people, and just reaching out in general. I literally had not heard anything about them until the past couple days. Every time someone asked me what they were doing, so like I didn't really have a lot of information to give you guys. I could just give my prediction, and what I honestly thought what they were doing was waiting for the Paris World Cup qualifier to finish so they can look at the French team, see how well they performed, players like Ben Best who were competing on the French team, and free agents. They wanted to see how they would do in a high competitive environment, and also the Overwatch Contenders European Finals was held at the Paris World Cup qualifier, so they also wanted to wait for that to finish, which made a lot of sense because one of the teams competing at that final event for Contenders EU was Eagle Gaming, and well, Eagle Gaming is a full French team, guys. Well, to be fair, they have an 11-man roster, 10 of them are French, and one of them is from Belgium, so maybe not full French, but you get the deal. I mean, let's just go over the roster real quick. First, we have Nico. Most of you guys would know Nico from Rogue prior to the Overwatch League, a really good player. Pretty flexible. He could play projectile. He could play off-tank. And he was also on the French World Cup team. We saw him play against Germany. He did really well. Moving on to the next player, we have Leaf, another really strong, flexible DPS player. He can play Bridget, Doomfist, Genji, specifically known for his Doomfist. Prior to Eagle Gaming, he played for Gamers Origin and other Contender seasons. He's always been one of the best European players, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him making this team. Next, we have Nox, who was also a former player of that Rogue roster prior to the Overwatch League. He was super dominant back then. Recently, he's become a sub for this team, though, so maybe not as great as he used to be, but he was once good. Moving on to the next player, we have a support. It's Pipu. Probably mispronounced that, but he's another solid player. He's played for multiple teams throughout his career, like Gamers Origin and now Eagle Gaming. Moving on to the next player, we have Hardest, another DPS player, solid. Again, been around the scene for a while. He also played for Gamers Origin alongside Leaf and Pipu. Next, we have Flippy, their third DPS player, also pretty flexible. He's been around the scene for a little bit. Next, we have Get Amazed, who is their flex off-tank player, pretty solid. He played really well in the finals against Angry Titan. Now moving on to their main tank player, we have Super Pluke. Now this guy is super ancient. He's been around forever. He's competed in EU. He competed in NA. He's always been on really good teams. Moving on to their next player, we have Little Bo, who is a support player. He's really solid. He's the one we covered in our video earlier today. He posted on Reddit saying he hasn't got any trials, which is super surprising. Hopefully Paris looks at him. And then lastly, we have Bod, who is from Belgium. Also been around the scene for a super long time, but really doesn't have that much experience. Mostly played in like tier 3, but that's going to be the full Eagle Gaming roster. And the reason I listed their entire roster is because it seems like I was mostly right. The Paris Overwatch League team is finally doing trials, and they have invited a lot of these Eagle Gaming players to come trial, and they've even decided on picking one of them up. Let's go ahead and take a look at Real Leak Boy's Twitter today. He posted this. Paris team looking to field an all-European lineup. Their first signing will be Ben Best, several players from Eagle Gaming TV, and their head coach is trialing as well. Then he responded down below and said this: select players from Team Giganti and other prominent EU players are trialing as well, so Paris will not be going full French. So it seems like this Paris team was really impressed with Ben Best and they decided to offer him, and then for the rest of the Eagle Gaming players, they weren't super impressed to where they wanted to offer them as well, but they decided to trial most of them. But they're also doing trials for a lot of other European players, specifically from Giganti, which honestly the main player I am hoping that this Paris team picks up is freaking Davin, man. He should have been in Season 1, and he definitely needs to be in Season 2. He's performed his ass off for like a year and a half straight now. I will honestly be shocked if he doesn't make it for some reason. But guys, there's some news finally about the Paris team. Super exciting. Let me know down below in a comment what you think about it. Be sure if you're excited for the Paris team and you're glad we got some information, drop a like on this video and subscribe. Lastly, now let's go ahead and move on to Harbleu, who popped off in James $1,000 team tournament today. Roll the clips.
Thing is that the Hanzo can arguably outduel Dan Twist on the McCree at mid to long range, and the other thing is that he doesn't have to get out of a position. Oh, Graviton comes in here from Harbleu trying to contest as well as the Nano Boost, but so far with the buff as well as the Winston Bubble, they're going to hold on long enough to actually move this into the second point.
Oh, so unlucky, man. World's best Graviton Surge only meant that they're sure that Clarity is going to get that point A. But to your point about this this Hanzo pick, check out this Ultimate Generation. You're already going to have that Dragon Strike online, and Harbleu having used that Graviton Surge in that last fight means that Avian going to have to cede a little bit more space because Red Rex, Earth Shatter also not online.
You know, Harbleu tried to do his best there to shield the bomb with his personal bubble, but somehow it does still manage to catch Dantwist in the back, and that's going to cause Avium to have to retreat even farther into the back line of this second point. You know, with their composition of the Reinhardt and the Zarya here, they want to primarily be playing around these corners here. They look like they're clearing out this high ground. They've dropped a Graviton as well. Transcendence, ultimate's flying every single which way. Seamus on the high ground just trying to keep everything together, and this fight is still very much anybody's game.
I heard denied. Was that an Eaton Graviton Surge? That is heads up play from Odd so far, and Clarity are bearing the fruits of this incredibly aggressive push. Brigitte with some dive tanks over here is allowing Clarity to push forward so aggressively. Seamus does invest that nano boost onto Harbleu. Now one man versus the world. How long can you possibly hold? Clarity making quite the time bank here. They're fighting right on top of point B. Earthshatter now into Graviton Surge. Where's the follow-up? High Noon has been procced, but no kills from it. However, Odd does get demeched here, and without that Diva to apply a little bit of that damage mitigation, this may be the chance for Avium to hold. As I say that though, oh man, never say die. Omdian comes in hot, ultimate whip as well, wielding the mace as well as he wielded that sword, and it will be Avium securing a second point.
Alright, I know his team lost, but seriously, he just used 4 Gravitons in 2 minutes. That's 1 per 30 seconds. That's pretty incredible. Sure, he got some nano boosts, but his Zarya is really good. If you ever watch Harbleu stream, you'll know his best hero by far is Zarya. He's always kind of lacked on that Diva. Roadhog hasn't been meta since, I don't know, forever ago. And to be honest, whenever I was asked on my stream about Harbleu, my response always was, I think Harbleu is a very good Zarya. I could see him potentially make an Overwatch League team and play the role that Spree does, where you only come in for Zarya. I think it's that good. But as for everything else, he could not play at an Overwatch League level. No doubt in my mind his Diva would utterly fail in the league. I don't even know if he wants to be in Overwatch League anymore. So you guys answer the question down below. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Again, I am live on Twitch right now. We are making a video, so come hang out. Come help me make it. I'll see you guys there. And lastly, do not forget, subscribe to my channel for more daily Overwatch League content. Drop a like. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.